Hi, tonight before I go to bed, I'm gonna have a nice cup of tea, and I thought I would let you join me. So the tea that I'm going to have today, I'll show you a few of my favorite ones for before bed or nighttime tea. This one, I absolutely love this tea. It is Celestial Seasonings. It is their Sleepy Time tea, Tanqueray tea. I absolutely love this tea. First off, it's a chamomile tea with some mint infused in it. I'll read what it says here. Sleepy Time Herbal Tea, a comforting blend of chamomile and spearmint, creates a lullaby of tender flavor to soothe your senses. This natural, gentle cup of hot tea lets you curl up under a quilt of flavor and quiet the tensions of your world. There's no calm like the sigh from the spirit when you take this moment for rest and reflection. There's no time like sleepy time. Now, I just want you to look at the box, at this sleepy bear. I just love the sleepy bear. He's so happy and so cozy. I think he's asleep. He might be dreaming. I love his little smile. And I love, look at this. He's probably on his second cup of tea. He's got little scones. So happy. I love when my heart feels like that. And sometimes it does when I drink this tea. Oh, my refrigerator just turned on. Oh, there's a little thing right here. It says, in Mexican folklore, tilia flowers are said to have a sedative quality. Oh, I guess that's maybe what's inside. Inside the box there are two labels, more little notes. Pamper yourself with deliciously satisfying and naturally calorie-free teas from Celestial Seasonings with no guilt. Our dessert teas, authentic chais, and many other naturally sweet-tasting brews are flavorful and healthful indulgences you can enjoy anytime, any day, as often as you like. And the directions: hot tea by the cup. Pour boiling water over 1 tea bag in a cup. Steep 4 to 6 minutes. Remove tea bag. Sweeten if desired. Now this tea, I find I don't even need to sweeten it. It comes in a wax bag. Let's see inside. It smells so delicious. Inside it has loose tea bags. Square tea bags. Stick it in my mug. Close this. Yes. Sleepy bear. I hope that I will look like this after I drink the tea. He's so happy. So I have it inside there. I'm going to pour on some water. This is a nice tall mug. It's quite big. It holds a lot of tea. My other mugs are pretty small, and this is my biggest one. I used to, it's from Far Coast, which is the sort of pod coffee company made by Coca-Cola. You don't see it very much, but it's at most of the movie theaters. I worked at the first concept store in my city. It was really fun to work there, even though I was working for Coca-Cola. The people were amazing that I worked with. I'm still friends with most of them. You know, I got a mug out of it. I got a few mugs, but this is the only one I have here. The rest, I think, are at my parents'. Okay, while that brews, I wanted to show you some other teas that I have sometimes before bed. This one I had recently. It's not the best tasting tea, but it's Organic Echinacea Plus. Helps relieve cold and flu symptoms. Now, I think recently it was proven that echinacea doesn't actually help you when you're sick, but it can't do anything bad. It's a herbal tea. The directions, it says to drink 5 cups on their first day of being sick, which I think just drinking tea and having warm liquids will help you when you're sick. That's why I'm having tea tonight, actually. It helps me not cough quite so much. I should probably take a sip soon because I think I'm going to cough. Even though it's not yet ready. It's not ready yet, but it's nice and warm. So this tea, I've had a bit of it last week. It's not bad. It's not as delicious as the other tea, but it's soothing, and it's not a strong flavor. It's not too sweet, so it really helps soothe your throat. It comes I was going to show you. All the packets are individually wrapped, so you can travel with them if you need to take them with you. That's the directions on it, so I love that sound. Okay. Now my next tea, this one, I actually got this one as a present, I think, from my boyfriend's mom. She didn't want it, or she was just giving us tea. And it's nice. It's a nice simple tea. Ginseng lemon. I just have this sometimes when I want something different. They come individually packaged as well. It's very pretty packaging. It has green tea, lemongrass, ginseng, and natural flavor. So this has a little bit of caffeine in it. Oh, it says herbal tea. So the lemon flavor is actually from lemongrass. Sometimes I make tea with actual just lemon juice and squeeze a little segment of a lemon in hot water. And I'll often grate some ginger into the tea as well, some fresh ginger root, and add a little bit of honey, and that is an amazing tea for warding off colds. Staying healthy, if you have a stomach ache, ginger is very good. But if you have a stomach ache that's caused by acid in your stomach, then maybe leave out the lemon, because that won't really help if you have too much acid in your stomach already. But the ginger is wonderful. The lemon is good if, say, you were feeling okay, because of the vitamin C in it. And honey is just so soothing in your throat. Okay, the last tea. This one's pretty special. Now it looks a little funny. This is mint tea. And it's not just any old mint tea. It's from my aunt. She actually, she told me that she picked these mint leaves from my late grandma's herb garden. It was a giant mint plant, and she picked them all and dried them. She had given me little packets of mint tea in the fall when she came to visit, which I thought was really, really nice of her. she came to see a recital of mine, and she brought me a little gift. And I was talking to her in February, and I said, I love the tea that you gave me. It was wonderful. I love mint tea. And she said, oh, I'll bring you some more. So these are dried mint leaves. She gave it to me in this cute little, I don't even know what you'd call this. I know there's a word for them, not a tumbler. But... So here it is. And it smells so good. Mint leaves. Dried leaves. So I make this. I'll often just take big pinches of them and then put them in my Bodum. This loose leaf tea. Oh, I have something new that I use for my loose leaf tea now, and I'll show it to you. I got this little tea strainer. So it just flicks open. Like that. Opens up, and you put this loose tea leaves inside here. And close it. Lining up, there's a little hole that needs to be lined up. And then snap this. Keep it closed. And then this you can put right into your teacup. And let it steep. It has a little hook on the end, I guess. It's a very long chain. There's a hook on the end to go around the edge of your cup or around the handle, depending on how long it is. So you can pull it out easily. Sounds really nice. I like that sound. I think the people upstairs are screaming. They do that, they're weird. Okay, now before I go, I wanted to show you one more thing. Move these little boxes out of the way. It's just the book that I want to read before I go to bed. I've been working my way through The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. I know it's a little silly, but I had never read these, and they're so famous. So, he's so famous, I can't believe that I have never actually read any of these stories. I've seen the movies, I like them a lot, because I love mysteries. When I was younger, I used to read Encyclopedia Brown. Excuse me. And those mysteries were always so easy to solve by the end. You figure out the formula. These mysteries are not always. He doesn't really give you enough clues before he tells you what's actually going on. I love it. And the stories, these ones at least, they're short stories. I can't even find. So history. I like this book because it has a sort of a story about Arthur Conan Doyle. So each chapter is a different story, just a little one. And I think that when they came out, they were released once a month or once a week or something in a newsletter. They were sold as small stories. So it's nice to read. Just read one in 30 minutes or 40 minutes or so, and then you can stop without being really stuck in a cliffhanger. I've been reading them slowly, not a huge rush to get through them. And this is only the first book. There are many more from what I remember, and there might actually be a novel. It says here, he published 9 Sherlock Holmes books, 4 novels, and 5 collections of short stories. So, I have lots to go through, and it's a very enjoyable read. So I'm going to drink my tea now and read.